This week on Destination Polaris. Our Project X build is a 1940s flashback. Oh, Willie. This is the Rugged General. Pull the pin. DP starts right now.
Destination Polaris is presented by Rugged Radios, the authority in communications.
Welcome to Destination Polaris. This week we're in California for Project X. And when on the West Coast, the beach towns and the sunsets never disappoint. Pismo Beach has miles of open coast for UTV riding. And here, you can dune and ride in the mountains all in the same day. This hip little beach town is about 3 hours north of LA. And it's home to Rugged Radios. Work, race, or play.
Thank you for calling Rugged. This is Joe.
Rugged Radios leads the industry for off-road communications with radios, headsets, and intercoms.
Hey, Lindsay, welcome to Rugged Radios.
Well, thanks for having us. So we're looking for Greg.
Let me see if I can get a hold of him. Hang on. We got radios that we run around here.
Medell, have you seen Greg in shipping?
No, man, he's not here.
All right. Hey, Joe.
How about you? Have you seen Greg running around anywhere?
Nope, Greg is not in sales.
Of course not. All right.
Hey, Steve Gonzalez, could you try to get a hold of Greg on the quad band radio and see if he's in his Jeep somewhere in town?
Hey, Greg, if you're done playing in the Jeep, we could really use you at work.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, I just got some coffee and I'm right around the corner.
Okay, looks like he'll be here in a minute with coffee.
Hey, Lindsay, great to see you.
Hey, it's about time you show up.
I didn't expect you so early, but I brought you some coffee.
Well, thank you, Greg. Good to see you, and we're so excited for your first Project X.
We are doing a very cool, iconic vehicle. You know, we're known for our communication systems, but let me show you what else we do here.
Yeah, you've got some pretty nice builds behind us. Let's get a tour. So, Greg, the beach buggy is so cool, and at first glance, it's hard to believe it's a Razor.
You know, it's really hard to believe. We took a Razor and made it a beach buggy. Doesn't get any better than this. You know, we are known for turning these Polarises into iconic old school vehicles.
Get up and move!
I love Baja Bugs. I love Volkswagens. You know what? That's why I dreamed up the Baja Razor.
Obviously, the builds are impressive, but communication is what it's all about for you guys. So what's the latest and greatest?
Well, this is what we do at Rugged. We are everything with high noise communications. So if you're dealing with noise and you need to communicate with somebody, that's what Rugged Radios does. From racing to off-road to fire safety, even aviation. We manufacture the intercom systems. This is our 660 plus intercom that allows you to talk inside the car. Then we have all of our new radios. We're always making it better microphones so it's clearer. Then we have our new 25 watt completely waterproof radio. That's an exciting product. We even have our helmet blower systems. So you know what? You're getting fresh air inside the helmet while you're riding.
Well, sales, marketing, shipping, and tech work to get these new products out the door.
Sales and marketing is up front.
The fab shop for Project X is a couple miles down the road.
There's no fab shop here, but you know what? Let's take you to the top secret location that we do all these builds in.
Awesome.
Lindsay, this is our top secret facility, NV Fab. This is the Fab 3, Ted, and Ted, otherwise known as Mike, Nick, and Andy.
Triple trouble right here. Are you guys excited to be part of Project X?
Yeah, stoked to do the General 1000 two-seater for Rugged Radio. Only clue we're gonna give you is we're starting with this.
For this build, we're throwing it back. Way back to the 1940s.
What better than an old Jeep theme? That's what I wanted to go after. I saw flat fender Willys and I was thinking, we gotta do something really cool and out of the box. You can expect something over the top, something that everybody's gonna turn and say, what is that?
Nick, do you know what you're doing?
Never. No comment.
And as the Fab 3 continue to tear down, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we turn the General into an old school Willie. This is Project X on Destination Polaris.
Project X is sponsored by PRP. Seats, harnesses, and storage for your UTV. PRP, built for off-road. Rugged Radios, the authority in communications. Super ATV, your trusted source for high-quality parts and accessories. And by Aluma Trailers, the best aluminum trailers available.
What's this, a flying Jeep? No, it's a submarine one.
Welcome back to DP and Project X. So Rugged Radio's theme for their build is an old school military style Willys Jeep. And their design is about to come to life with some custom fabrication. NV Fab specializes in custom builds for race cars, sand cars, UTVs, desert trucks, and pre-runners.
We specialize in anything four-wheel related. Anything that can be used and abused.
Every one of my vehicles, when I dream something up, the master fabricator is Nick Valentine.
Nick brings Greg's ideas to life. He has a brown belt, and he bends everything by hand. Okay, not really, but his work is impressive.
He's the guy that can actually create all these crazy things.
Rugged Radio's theme is an old school Willys Jeep.
We started off with a bunch of images of 40s Willys Jeeps, and then kind of schemed on how to blend that back into the Polaris General.
The Willys Jeeps were the workhorses during World War II, and the General fits that build. For our build, Triple Trouble built a custom cage, grill, fenders, bumpers, and more. So obviously a lot of customization, and you guys did a lot of bending on this build.
It was all tube bent, and then the front has a bunch of sheet metal work to blend it in to get the flat fender look.
All the custom fabrication was done here at NV Fab. But for suspension, Rugged turned to Super ATV.
We needed to move the suspension to give us some more clearance for these big tires that we put on it. I called up Lindsay with Super ATV. They had the perfect suspension for this build.
We're installing Super ATV's high clearance, 1.5 front, 1.5 stretch kit packaged with Walker Evans 2.5 piggyback coilovers with custom valving and custom springs.
Walker Evans dialed us in on the shocks. You know, they build some of the best shocks in the industry. So we have these cool bypass dual rate spring shocks that were the ultimate thing for the Polaris General.
Quit! Confetti! Done!
And even though we're just getting started, these guys are on a roll.
Check mic, mic, check. Check mic, 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 check.
Mike doing the mic check for us.
Mike. Check.
Thanks, Mike. Mike is an amazing welder. Andy, a master mechanic.
It's not the years, it's the mileage.
And Nick runs the place, plus does it all.
We're having an intimate moment here.
And all of them love to off-road.
It is my passion of life.
And hate to have any fun.
I was trying to open up to you. And this is how you reward me? Mocking?
Ted, and Ted, it's now time for tires. Well, Greg, the tires look great, and it seems like we're building a little bit of a rock crawler.
We are. GMZ had the ultimate in tires and wheel combination. You know, we took their beadlock wheels. The beadlocks are important because you can air the tires down on a Jeep and you can crawl through the rocks. And their tires are amazing. I still wanted to keep the bed to where you could open it. We added some cool features to it. We got grenade handles on it. We've got an ammo can. We took the tailgate off and put a cool spare tire rack on it.
Look how fast I am, Nick. Oh. Do I have to lift it too? Spare tire, delivery.
Did you bring the lug nuts? These nuts?
Time now to install the canned goods in case of an emergency. Check out this one. It's got the bass speaker in it. Boom, boom. NV Fab also made custom rock sliders, and all of the plastics are desert sand.
You know, the color, desert sand, that is kind of like the current military theme. I wanted to put a current spin on the old school flat fender Willys.
And it's not an old school Jeep without some flat fenders.
This is where the magic is starting to happen right here. Flat fenders. There it is.
And Greg, you said that the grill is really where the vision started, right?
51 Willys grill.
And Nick's team was really able to make the custom grill on the front look exactly like the old school replica.
We even replicated the old school Jeep bumper. I even put the stencil part number on it that means something to us.
Rugged Radio Build 2017, third build, and the General.
That's it. We had to have some fun with it.
Up next, we install Rugged Radio's new multi-band communication system. You're watching Project X on Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Kicker and SSB Works. Go wherever your music takes you. And by KMC Wheels, precision for chaos. And by B&W Trailer Hitches, towing adventure. And by Polaris Visa Card, power your passion. Earn Polaris cash on all of your purchases.
You're watching Destination Polaris on Fox Sports.
Welcome back to DP and Project X. So we're now about halfway through our Rugged Radios build, and it's time now to make the General a Rugged General.
It is nice, and we're pretty proud of the front end did come together, and we were able to blend it back to the General in a pretty smooth way.
And Greg, a lot of new technology on the dash.
There is a lot of technology. We have the Rugged Radios RRP 660 Plus. You can Bluetooth everything to your phone, listen to music, talk inside the car, but then you want to talk to the other car. XTC Power Sports made this little switch right here for us. It's just cool, it's fun. They have a quick install wiring kit. So this simply switch, relay directly to the battery, plug in our equipment, off you run. We've got the Magellan GPS, all the off-road maps, it does everything.
The custom cage and the canvas roof really give the General the boxy Jeep feel. It's all in the detail. Mini grenades, an axe, a shovel, even a siren. Plus KC LED lights and a flat, fold-down windshield.
You're even gonna see some old school mirrors. We use some 1940s Willys mirrors on the side of the vehicle.
The mirrors make you smile, and the seats are comfortable.
PRP seats. Their tagline is the best seat in the house, and they truly are the best seat in the house. Bubba Rope hooked us up with a new synthetic winch line, Factor 55. When you're winching, they have the best ferrule heads, all the connections for your winch rope, so they sent us everything.
And finally, the doors and a custom hood. Check it out. 1940s meets 2017. This is the Rugged General.
And that was our military's usable product to take out in the field and get beat up. So it is kind of cool to have a retro version of that, but a very, very functional compared to how they were back in the day.
Okay, everybody, this is what we've been working on. Come in and check out the Rugged General.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never. No. Pretty amazing. Looks awesome.
This is so righteous.
I'm pretty happy. It came out amazing. Wow. The entire team did a great job, and I'm so glad this entire team didn't see it until today.
Well, Greg, now that the team has seen the General, let's go tear it up.
Hey, you know what? Let's go get it dirty at Navajo Flats.
Awesome. That's next on Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Brimstone. Camp, ride, and kick back at Brimstone. And by BF Goodrich Tires, who asks you, are you driver enough? And by Walton's, everything but the meat.
Welcome back to DP and Project X. We moved north from Pismo Beach to the Navajo Flats, and it's time now to pull the pin and see what the Rugged General can do up in the mountains. It's a 1940s flashback with the latest technology and power.
You know, this is the Rugged General. Wow, I've got the cool styling of the Willys, and I've got all the comfort features and performance of the General.
Asked for a nicer day, now the sun's out, it's nice and warm. It's absolutely beautiful right now.
We are just inland from Pismo Beach, Central Coast of California at Navajo Flats. We are in this beautiful mountainous area. It's so green, and these dirt roads, it is a great place to take the General out and ride.
But look at this view, this is beautiful. Well, we did start out at sea level, we're probably about 3,000 feet up. But it feels like it. Look at how green. I can't believe how green it is for California.
We painted the helmets to match the Willys. It's all wired with our communication system. So we're wired in, we're plugged in, and we're communicating, and we're driving. We're just having the time of our lives.
So nice having the intercom to be able to communicate. You use it to communicate. I like to smack talk. You do like to smack talk a little bit. Keeps everybody in line. Someone's got to do it, right?
You know, I was thinking about what vehicle am I going to pick? And I immediately saw the General. And I said, that's it. Rugged General flat fender Willys. That's what it has to be. The great thing about this vehicle is we've got the cool bodywork, we got the suspension, but everything's stock. The motor's stock, the muffler's stock, everything else is stock. So you know what? Reliability.
hills and trails everywhere. Rock? Yeah, I was going to say, we're going down the rock crawl, right? Let's go do a little rock crawling.
This is a double A-arm front and rear suspension. Super ATV arms, Walker Evans shocks. Man, this thing soaks up the bumps. It articulates really well. What's great about the Polaris General, it's kind of built to do everything. You know, this was a great platform to build a Willys Jeep off of. It fit the bill perfect. It can go in the sand, it can go in the rocks, it can go in the desert. I feel like I built the everything vehicle. Nick and the team at NV Fab, wow, they did an amazing job. This build wasn't easy.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, even having the original Willys grill, hood, mirrors, all little touches on it, just replicating the old canvas top. That was just so much fun to do and come up with.
It wasn't easy to put the styling and pull it off and make it look right. They did an incredible job, and I can't thank them enough. It's all about having a good time.